Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Business Every Day. As you can see, we are in a little bit different location. We are actually in the basement of my house, and we get to start another project. Actually, I've already started this project, but I'm going to be introducing this project to you. One of the ideas that I had around purchasing this house when I first bought it was turning it into a income generating property. There's more space here than what I need for myself, so I have the plan to convert the basement into an Airbnb rental. This basement, when I purchased the property, was semi-finished, but as I began to look at it closer and closer, I began to realize that it's really not finished. It was kind of just like DIY patched up. Not in the DIY way in which I plan on doing it, but in the negative DIY way. You know that way? Yeah. Anyway, so there is a bathroom hookup down here, but I need to redo that entire thing. I need to redo this entire space, and this will be a studio apartment. I will be building a full kitchen, bathroom, living space with laundry, the whole package, with the intent that by the end of this year, being able to rent out this space to be able to start generating some income with my property. This project is going to be rather involved because we are starting from scratch, as you can see. Yeah, so we're going to be sealing this thing in. We got to put up studs. We got to put up walls. I've designed what I think I want it to look like. We're going to be rewiring the whole thing. We're going to be plumbing the whole thing. It will be getting its own HVAC system so that it has its own climate control. It is going to be a huge ordeal, and I'm going to try and do 85 to 90% of it myself. So the plan is an Airbnb rental. I'm going to start coming up with some names, and if you have a suggestion of, I think, some sort of lodge type theme, and I would love to hear what you think we should call this place. But the project has started. I ripped out the old ceiling last night, and I've been doing some cleanup this morning, and so I'm going to show you on a tour, the before tour of what this project is going to look like. So let me show you around. Okay, so let's get oriented here. There is a stairwell here, and this stairwell will be reoriented to actually where it will not be coming down. It'll be making a left-hand turn so that I can block this off and turn this space, this side space, into the full-on living room area. Like I said, this is going to be a studio apartment. You're going to come down the stairs. There will be a bar here. This will be the kitchen. Currently, this is the bathroom area, and it was horribly done, and I'll show you, it's chaos. That will all be ripped out, and yeah, so that'll be the kitchen space. Underneath the stairs is going to be where we'll have some storage, some pantry space. It'll all be pull-out drawers. I think that's going to look really cool. So this will be the living room space just to the right of the stairs, and I'm going to be sealing in all of the walls again. So they did an initial sealing, but then they stopped. I have no idea why, but I'm going to be ripping down all this. I'm going to be ripping down all these current walls and then resealing the entire thing. We got a closet. That is the old window unit. That will be ripped out, and I'll be installing a permanent mini split in here. But to the right of the closet, there will be the queen bed. Like I said, this is a studio apartment, and so it'll be living room, bed, built-in shelves, built-in cabinets, things where you can hang up your clothes and have storage for extra towels and things like that. So from the bed area, going over, this was where the entrance is going to be. Okay, so we have an exterior entrance, and then to the right we got water heater. There's going to be a washer and dryer. All of this going away. Let me show you the chaos of the bathroom. So this is the current awful state of the bathroom. This will be, completely destroyed, and we will start from scratch. So the bathroom The toilet is actually raised so that they didn't have to go into the concrete. I will be jackhammering into the concrete so that it'll be all nice and perfect. We'll be redoing all of the wires, be doing all new lighting. Essentially, everything will be redone. So you will come into the space, there'll be a laundry room here, and then this will all be open. And you will walk into the space. Oh boy, just looking at it, so much work to do. I'll be relocating a water line, I will be redoing all of these wires, and yeah, so much to do. Let me show you the rough sketch of the plan. So like I said, here are the stairs. I'm going to readjust them so that they actually angle out to the left. That's where the bar table will be. The kitchen is going to be in an L formation. There might be a little island there. The bathroom will only be as wide as the shower tub because you don't need that much space in this bathroom. And of course, the toilet will be redone, sink, there'll be shelves in there, so on and so forth. You will have your laundry, your exterior entrance of a door, the door into my shop, and then you'll have your queen bed with shelves and wardrobe, closet space. Everything is going to be right here. Your living room, I'm probably going to do a couch and then a pull-out couch so that you actually have a few extra places for people to stay. TV, there's going to be a little heater down here. And yeah, that is the idea I have for this space. The question that I even have is, Jonathan, how in the world are you going to get all this done while you're still doing the CNC business and YouTube and all the other things that you're doing? Honestly, I have no clue, but I am determined. I have it on my to-do list, and somehow I'm going to find a way to get it done. I will be doing this in a very business everyday sort of fashion. I will be looking on Facebook Marketplace. I'll be calling around and asking for bulk items, inventory. We got some stores in my town that do secondhand items, and maybe I can pick up a sink there and a countertop there. I know quite a few people in the construction space, so maybe I can pick up some extra countertops or flooring, depending on what they're using, because I don't have that many square feet to deal with. Who knows? I do not know how this whole thing is going to come together, but I am excited to get it started. Like I said, I ripped out the ceiling last night, been doing the cleanup this morning. It's really showing me how big of a project this is going to be, but it's going to be fun. And then by the end of the year, this should be generating income. I have done all the analysis for what this thing should generate, and with the area that I live in, occupancy rate is pretty high, and I could expect to generate anywhere between $750 and $1,200 a month from this rental. We will see if my numbers are any close to being accurate, and I will be documenting this whole process as it gets built, and then as I get my first renters and how that all goes. So stay tuned for more about the Airbnb in my basement, and I'm excited to see how this project ends up. So let's get to building. I'll catch you next time.